out here. And with that being said, you know, this is just like kind of for my conscious and semi-conscious people. You know, I know at times it get hard to kind of balance uh, the reality and the spirit. You know, as far as what's actually going on and having to decipher things and stuff like that. Now, you know, I've told myself that I definitely try to make my decisions in the spirit realm, or my intuition, make my decisions about things instead of making it based on the mind methods of logic that the system or this reality has told us to think in certain logics in certain ways and things like that, because we end up making mistakes. Um, people come and people go, but I think especially for us, again, just speaking to the conscious people, that you have to, take what you get, because you never know why that person's in your life. It could be for knowledge purposes. Who knows, and it how it comes about may be with, if you thought in this reality, like, okay, I don't know you, you just come from out of anywhere, I don't know you from a can of paint, and you're just so nice or right or sane or whatever you want to call it, and you just gotta let with it. You know what I'm saying? I think the time is coming. People are being put together, and you gotta understand you're being put together with people. Your people are crossing paths. Like I noticed, like I've been connecting with people that are in some way enlightened in some way. You know what I'm saying? I have a elder in my life. I have someone that I would deem as like a brother type figure, in my life. Now, these are people that I haven't met. I do want to meet my elder figure, though, and I will try to meet this person later on this year. But even with relationships, or someone that you may meet, and usually I don't discuss this stuff, but I just have to give myself as an example. I had met somebody that you know long story short, clicked too well. It was like, I want to say it was a twin spirit experience. Like everything was like on a lot of different levels, even how the way we process information. And that person got spooked, because and we thinking in this realm of thinking like, oh, I don't know you, this is weird. You may, we were setting ourselves up because thinking about all this negative stuff of how this could be wrong, instead of just going with it, because when you get to, you're thinking negatively about the situation, so you're destroying what it may be basically meant for you, whether it be a job or anything. You just destroy it by thinking of all this negative stuff, even though nothing negative is happening. You think of all these negative things as to why, that it doesn't fit, because it just don't seem right, or and just using the most obscure and scenarios, and and I think our society is set up for a lot of that to happen. I think that's why a lot of people are with the wrong people, because the methods that we've been taught since birth, and cartoons and all that stuff, as far as what type of person we should be with, is askew. It's within its construct. It has nothing to do with the spiritual reasonings behind it, or it's just this thinking, this logic of thinking these particular, and that's why a lot of people, it's definitely not about a house, a car, or he got money and all this other, looks and things like that. Oh, a person got to look like this. Motherfuckers get old, so Like, I would never date anybody who felt like, uh, you know, that weighed heavily on looks, what a person looked like, because you're definitely have some insecurities, um, male or female. You do, and you don't know what you want, because if you think that that's very important, or it got to be the utmost thing, then yeah, your value system and your logic and your mind screwed up. But anyway, I just wanted to make kind of throw this out here, like you gotta let things happen, because someone comes in peace, they may really come in peace. It's someone that you may connect with, like that, you get information from, and or that makes you think y'all, the advice, or even just within this realm of like information and stuff, you just run with it. Okay, bam, what you got? Oh, wow, word, this is what, I'm saying, these are things, these are my concepts and stuff, and you going back and forth because it's a storm brewing. And I think that people are it's a storm brewing. I think that people are intentionally getting put in front of people that, so that everything can get, I think the spirit is trying to connect people and get people prepared and get people, like the chessboard set up, just get everything set. So you don't know. It's, people trying to be out here. I don't know, man. 2016, and you just trying to be out here and just be drinking and doing all this other stuff. I'm talking about my conscious people, semi-conscious people. It ain't the time no more. Like, oh, you want to be single, you want to do this, or you want to. It's not the time no more. I would never, and kick myself in my own ass because I've had opportunities, but I would never pass up something just to be able to be free, because right now, I mean, that's what because now I know that's what they're teaching us, to be singular. So because you're easily to be manipulated, you're easily to be influenced. It's about, you need two or better. You need our families are devastated. So used to be the mom, and you had mom and sisters and brothers that were tight knit. You don't have that no more. So what you have to do is go out here in the world, and not forcefully create these connections, but they come to you, and you embrace them, because spirit and life and nature is going to happen regardless. It's going to make a way. It's going to not stop. It's not, no matter what is done, it's not nature. It's going to happen. Nature, whatever it wills, it will be done. Okay, in the natural order of things. So, yeah, man. I just say, man, to my conscious community, it's time to get ready, time to prepare. You need to link up with people. If you got somebody, you need to really, figure out if that person is worth their weight, and put things together, start collecting bread, getting money together, getting yourself spiritually ready. I say definitely prepare as far as like your family with food and weapons and things like that on that tip. Getting healthier. You might need to be able to run and jump fences, or you don't know what's going to happen. Okay, you don't know. Don't nobody know. Just don't be comfortable. White folks been teaching their kids and doing this shit since I've been born. I know for sure. So time to get ready. Time to prepare. Get you somebody that's right. You can't do nothing with nobody that ain't. It's kind of hard for me, for example, to be with somebody that's Christian. I just can't do that. You can't. Yeah, it's just a constant. I don't need that in my Mecca. I don't need that in my world. As far as my home life and my structure, I can't be with somebody that is religious whatsoever. But you need to get with people, and and then friends, and building on these spiritual connections, because it's a reason and stuff. I think of like the the in my Shyamalan movies. There's always reasons why you interact or run across people, and you don't really know until the end. You never know, man. This is getting way out of hand. Something's going to happen. There's a powder keg. Something's going to happen. I don't know when, but I would damn sure believe it's within the next 5 years. I would say. Maybe 10. I doubt it. I really want to say within the next 5 years. I really want to say in the next 4 years. because 3.5. No, we got a year left with him. They say 3. So I would say 4.5 years.